Hello, hello. Ian here from Salt Road Patrol with Andrew and Dan.
Hi.
Say hi,
Mulligan.
guys.
Mulligan.
Mulligan.
All right, that's not high, but yes, we're going to
Hands bad. Don't keep. Okay. I want to keep this.
Do we keep triple ambush viper?
I want to keep because we're on the draw and we get a scry, and because I adore every hand. They're gonna thought see this. They're gonna be like, what the.
And we're playing against a
I'm
mirror
okay with
entity.
this keep actually.
So it's just weird.
It's got lands, it's got ambush vipers.
You keep top. Damn it! You're supposed to top that.
Dan, quit playing bad. Oh, yep, here comes the thought seize, maybe.
Oh. Hey, on the draw, shock it in.
Yeah, we're paying 2 life.
Get some Tayo Cruz up in this building.
We're just not doing anything over here.
Tayo Cruz, I throw my hands up in the air sometime, saying, hey,
Shut
yo,
up.
baby, let's go.
Stop.
We need another island.
We don't need
we need several more islands, but our opponent's not doing anything, so it's okay.
It's okay, they're playing Goro's Vengeance.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are.
Wow, sick read, bro.
They played Bloodstained Mire with no bobble and didn't immediately fetch and shock. They're playing Goro's Vengeance.
That is not true at all. Hey, we found a blue source.
You're just gonna play that tet. Alternatively, they could just be, playing Demigod Revenge.
Yeah, get Shrek.
It's 2 mana.
Oh man, I feel like this is.
Wait.
This is Waste Not Storm.
Wait.
Waste Not Storm.
What? Goryo's combo.
Do we let this resolve?
No,
it's Goryo's combo.
Okay, but what does countering this do?
Makes me feel better.
They don't draw a card, they don't get their mana, and they don't get the storm this turn.
So they're leading. Okay, so here's my justification, I guess. If they're casting it on turn 2, they're trying to do it into something, and I'd rather make them spend their entire next turn doing something, because the later the game goes, the more we're favored.
Alright.
That's my justification. It's
I would have rather spell snared the Goryo's Vengeance.
I would direct you to the 3 cards on the left side of our hand.
Yeah, Snapcaster Mage, I understand that now, but I would have let the Manamorphous resolve and let them try and go off.
Sure.
They're playing the combo, though.
They're playing the Carry Zev combo deck, though, so
No, they're playing Goryo's Vengeance combo.
Aren't they playing Carry Zev? Carry Zev's expertise? No.
They have the million Nourishing Shoals they draw their deck.
No, they're straight Goryo's combo. Will you pop out the graveyards for me?
Yeah. That might be a little wide.
No, yeah, just
no, you want more space on his graveyard because his graveyard matters more. There you go. Pew Pikachu, I guess.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't watch the last video, that's term.
That's Electrolyze.
Yeah.
Ooh, yay, more lands.
Hey, look, Cryptic Command Mana.
Ooh, Path Exile, that's a good draw, actually. Pass turn.
Everything's coming up Ian House. Millhouse. Andrew House. Fuck me. By the way, I'm sorry that this is definitely going to be rated R. And I apologize for the cussing beforehand.
I swear like a fucking sailor.
Thank you for making my point.
Ooh, I like Lightning Bolt end of turn. Actually, if they don't...
I like Snapcaster Electrolyze end of turn.
I was just going to say, if they don't... Yeah, that's what I was exactly going to say, if they don't do anything.
You realize they can go off at instant speed, right?
No, they can't.
They sure as shit can, Sheriff.
No, they can't, because they have to have they have to have 1 piece in their graveyard, and they don't have an instant speed way to put it there.
Goryo's Vengeance also makes you sack the creature at the end of the turn.
Are we snappy?
Yes, we're Snapcaster Electrolyzer. Snap Pew Pikachu.
The worst problem about this is that they can just gain 1,000,000 life with Nourishing Soul, so I don't know how good this matchup is.
It's probably fine because we have a Snapcaster in play beating their face. This is why I like Keranos main deck, because you just sit there and they eventually die. So
right, but Keranos is so slow against this.
Sure.
Ooh, what's he got?
He's going off at instant speed. Like I said, they do.
So he just wants to draw 1,000,000 cards. Okay, what's that? So he's gonna kill himself.
No, he Nourishing Shoals gets.
Okay, but this is his end step. He can't kill us, can he?
Yes, absolutely.
No, because he needs a black mana floating for.
He plays Boo Boo too.
Alright, well, I will admit that I didn't consider Through the Breach.
Yes, neither did I.
So you're saying what? You're saying Andrew was right?
I'm saying Andrew can go suck a dick.
Andrew might have been correct.
Yeah, to be fair, my experience against this deck is generally like they lose to themselves.
I would like to. I would like to see
really
them
good
go
right
out
now?
here because how are they going to get a Borborygmos in play?
So I guess the line I'm thinking of is 2 Spirit Guides, Manamorphose into black, but I don't know how you get the Borborygmos into the graveyard. I guess. I'm confused. That's the biggest thing. Like, oh, rituals.
Oh, he's going to Through the Breach.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I think we were dead either way here.
Yeah.
Because even if at this point, even if we tried to path, like he could just still go off at instant speed.
He couldn't have continued drawing his deck.
Yeah, he could have.
No.
Yeah, because
we would have had Bolt up and he would have died. So Andrew was right. You guys are wrong. That's all there is to it.
But Nourishing Shoal is instant speed.
To be fair, we would have had to tap out at some time, and then they would have done that.
That's fair.
All right. So, anyways, moving on to sideboard because we're dead as hell. I like Vendilion Click.
Negate.
Yeah, probably negates.
I'm rather a fan of Soulfire simply because of the early pressure. I don't know if that's right or not. I hear Purge kills both of his creatures. It might be too late if they get into play. No, you're leaving an Electrolyze in there.
No, I don't think he is.
I think you should leave 1 copy in. I agree with cutting 2 copies.
Why 1?
Sometimes they bring in like sometimes they bring in things like Young Pyromancer.
I don't know.
Okay, so like
I like the Purge. I don't like the Electrolyze.
Well, screw you. Leave it in. I am not a huge fan of Lightning Helix in this matchup.
Also true.
Lightning Bolt is fine.
How's that?
I like Blessed Alliance. At 1 copy.
Why?
Sometimes they attack you. I don't know.
This deck doesn't ever attack you. They just strictly want to combo.
Oh, I would also leave in 1 Supreme Verdict because I tend to do that because sometimes they Through the Breach in a World Spine Worm, and when it dies, they get the 3 worms.
Yeah, that sounds miserable. I would cut the Rev. I don't think we're going to have time to Rev.
I'd rather keep the Rev than a Lightning Helix.
Alright, fine.
Actually, no, you're probably right. We don't want to tap out. In that same vein, I would almost want to cut a Cryptic here because we have so much cheap counter magic.
Right, but Cryptic actually does something, so I'd rather have the Cryptic.
Sure. We're already getting punished for playing a Gear Hulk, by the way.
Bite me.
Love you.
Yes, I would love to play first. This hand...
I'd mulligan.
Yeah, no white mana for Path. Yeah, ship it.
This hand's fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean more. I mean better than the average 6.
Yep. Keep play Pollinate on 1, pass turn. What do you got, bitch? Combos off on turn 1 with Simian Spirit Guy.
Want this, right?
Yes, we want the island.
Alternatively, what if we played Simian Spirit Guys and then we played Island on turn 1?
Get out. Get out. I would play Island.
I would just play Island here.
Giving them a tap out with a fetching just gives them access to like doing something.
Yeah.
I would just probably remand that. Remand's not getting much better.
Ooh, look, a land.
Ooh, look, a Soulfire. So I would play that. In fact, I would fetch Steam Vents, and I would play Soulfire. No, you have to fetch Hallowed Fountain.
No.
What?
Stop. I wouldn't play anything. I would leave up Logic not here.
Okay. I just wanted to get some pressure down.
No, like, as far as I'm concerned, until we have enough mana to be able to counterspell and get a threat on, I wouldn't play a threat.
Fair.
And then similarly, if we logic not something this turn, we can cryptic next turn, and then hopefully they're out of gas.
They have 7 cards.
I said hopefully.
They were trying to Night's Whisper. Maybe they didn't have combo.
No, they probably just have Night's Whisper. They probably just have. I think they.
They probably just have 7 cards and 0 lands.
Do we want to counter?
No. I would. They only. So here's the thing. And I could be wrong here because I was wrong game 1.
They want to discard the hand size.
I don't care. They only have a handful of business spells. Right? Like, they have, 4 Through the Breach, 4 Gorgor's Vengeance? And if we can handle all of those, like, to my knowledge, they can't actually hardcast their threats, right? That was awkward. I played the Flooded Strand.
Yeah. Flooded Strand and hope for the best.
Did they play Ricochet Trap on their board? No, but they sure as shit play Besiege You.
That's pretty good.
Do we just end the turn, bounce their Besiege You, and draw a card?
No, because then we tap out and we die. Because they have Gorgeous Vengeance mana up right now.
Sure. Well, we can't beat them if they get to untap.
Yeah, I know. It's a problem.
Draw a Ghost Quarter.
That's a good one.
I'd shock. It gives us Cryptic plus Path. You know, in hindsight, we should probably mulligan into a click.
Probably true, but that 6 land, that 6 card hand seems reasonable.
I agree.
And besides, how can we play around beside you? Oh look, Through the Breach. Or hardcasting a Nourishing Shoal?
Wait, are they hardcasting? No, they're not hardcasting it.
Oh, they just... Oh, okay. Well, they must have, because it says can't be countered.
No, they spliced Gorgor's Vengeance.
Oh.
I would just path here.
No. It was they spliced Through the Breach.
Oh. I would path here.
Yeah. Draw your cards. So what's great now is that we have Cryptic Command mana up for if they draw a bunch of cards and then they try to like Borborygmos us. We can Cryptic the Through the Breach.
We could end of turn Cryptic, bounce, Besiege You, then try to draw 2 burn spells.
Well, I'm rather a fan of going... To be fair, to kind of piggyback on what he said, if they play a spell, I'm happy to go counter, bounce the Besiege You.
Yeah, agreed.
Because we have Logic not backup and we have Soulfire pressure.
And this actually just worked.
Well, I mean, they have 24 cards in their hand.
That. Just float no. Float a white mana. Celestial Purge the effing Blood Moon. Keep the Cryptic.
That's a good call.
There's a reason I'm still reasonably good at this deck. I hope we draw a land, so then we have Logic Knot plus Cryptic. That sounds like gas.
Yeah, but we still can't counter anything beside you.
Sure.
And now we're down a path and a purge. Oh, hello.
Hey,
as I said,
hey. By the way, we're not down a path.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's a pretty good draw.
It was medium plus. Dece, I believe is what the kids are calling it. It was Dece.
He's just gonna Emrakul though. You know he's gonna Emrakul.
Then we just tap it.
Yeah.
I've had a hard time losing to Nahiri combo decks because you just tap their Emrakul when they Nahiri it, and you're like, okay. Especially the decks that don't play blue. Like, I played against the Mardu deck that continuously... They tried to do it both games, I just tapped it both times.
But that being said, if they do Emrakul us, I'd totally say we tap and bounce beside you.
Although it's an interesting call on their behalf if they do, because then they go into Lightning Bolt range if they besiege you again.
But they presumably have another Nourishing Shoal?
You would assume so.
Oh, hello.
Do we want to counter this?
No.
No?
We have Cryptic.
so they can get their
Actually,
Crystal Wind back?
actually, yeah. See, the problem is if you cryptic counter draw.
No, they're trying to bait a counterspell right now. I would let it resolve.
That was my initial reaction, was letting it resolve.
Like,
Because they can't draw cards, and if we just path it, they can't do anything.
Unless they have a Nourishing Shoal and they just like go off. How many Nourishing Shoals have they used?
A couple.
Okay.
But they don't have enough cards left in their deck, I don't think, to kill us. Enough land, like, yeah, they probably do. I'm probably incorrect. I don't know.
If we draw a land next turn, I say we play the Soulfire, but otherwise I think we still hold up the plan with...
That's a reasonable draw, too.
Yeah, I would just pass. We really need to draw a land so we can play the Soulfire.
Yeah, we need to get pressure down.
Or a Bolt would be great. Alright, so this is going to be countered. When it comes into play...
Do I want to tap it?
You want to bounce it, and you want to draw a card.
Wait, no, hold on, wait.
You want to bounce it because then they don't get the tokens.
Right, but...
And if you draw a land, you can just colonnade them to kill them. This leaves an out to a land or a burn spell.
Okay.
And we get 2 redraws. Or a redraw. But I like bouncing it because they don't get the tokens. Click is good.
I do like a click.
Jesus.
Alright, I would just pass turn here, and then if they go for a Through the Breach, I would click in response.
Yep. That's a trick I love doing against the Titan Shift decks.
Yep. And then that also allows us to have Logic Knot up as well.
That is also correct. Or Path plus Spell Snare, which is also...
Also correct. Sure. Please don't discard an Emrakul.
You discarded the Bogo 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 Bo.
Bogo Bogo Bo.
Bogo Bo 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 Bogo Bo.
I would Spell Snare.
Yeah, Spell Snare the shit out of that bitch. Ooh-wee.
And no turn and click.
Yeah, make sure you hold up path.
Yay!
Yeah!
Hey, look at that. Not drawing land. Alright, so I'm in favor on the draw, boarding out the Jeskai Charm.
Agreed.
And boarding in a Wear and Tear because we saw a Blood Moon. We can also assume that they might have Grafdigger's Cage. No, not Grafdigger's Cage. Spellbomb or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Relic? I don't know. I would assume they have a form of graveyard hit.
I kind of like the Jeskai Charm because it's kind of like a path where it puts the fatty on top of the deck.
Do we want to cut a remand on the draw?
That doesn't seem horrible. We do have 2 negates.
Yeah. I hate you.
I would... honestly, like, I might cut the last Electrolytes for a second Lightning Helix. We kind of needed a burn spell there.
Sure. I'm also not sure how good Spell Snare is. I mean, obviously it's good, don't get me wrong, but, like...
It counters Goryo's Vengeance. I think it's fine.
Yeah. This hand is gas, but it's awful.
We can't cast Logic Knot or Lightning Helix.
But I'm just saying, it has all the cards we need. This hand's better. It has a click. And a land on top. And we're on the draw, so that's going to be great. Which means we can lead with a fetch land.
Fetch land?
Yeah, you want to lead with a fetch land, and you want to go get Sacred Foundry, because then you want to play Sacred Foundry untapped.
No, don't get Sacred Foundry.
You mean Holophone?
No, you want to get Steam Vents.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What?
You said Sacred Foundry the first time.
Did I? What did you say in the chat?
That was a fun game.
It was. I'm glad we won the fun game.
You can reply. Say hello, thank you. We agree. Say we agree.
One lander, huh?
I'm okay with that.
Steam vents? What did you two decide?
Steam vents.
Steam vents. Don't get annoyed with us.
Island?
I would shock into to the Sacred Foundry.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it anyways. You might as well do it now. This gives you. I would Helix him into turn. If he kills us from here, I'll accept that. Island go. I would click him on his draw step. It might be wrong to get aggressive.
I forgot to do a thing.
That's fine. We have Mana Leak, and then I would click him end step. I would click him right now.
In response to
Yes,
fetch?
I would click him in response to his fetch.
But what if he Simian Spirit Guides?
I said in response to the first fetch. He just didn't do it in response to the first fetch.
Well, either way, then he fetches the second fetch.
Sure,
and
whatever.
it's the same.
Screw you.
It's 6.5 dozen.
Well, that's a hand.
I would just take the Nourishing Shoal. We have basic Island to counter the World Spine, to counter the Through the Breach. And he's going to Blood Moon us, that's fine. We have a click.
Wait, I was going to say, if we take the guide, then he can't play Blood Moon this turn.
Yes, but do we care about him Blood Mooning?
Kinda.
Well, the thing is, we'll have a click in play, and we have an Island.
Cuts us off white mana?
I mean, if you guys want to take the guide, that's fine. I would take the Nourishing Shoal.
I mean, like, Nourishing Shoal's probably good, but I think we're going to get wrecked by this Blood Moon.
I was going to say, well, what I was going to say is, like, so here's my argument, and I could be wrong, but
I get it.
Historically, you have a click in play. Like, they're only 5-turn clock, and you have a Mana Leak and an Island, which means any, like, 2-mana counter magic, okay. You draw?
It just seems like he needs so much more land to get to that Through the Breach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we only get punished if we drew exactly Goryo's Vengeance. Yep.
Well, we have an Ambush Viper.
I would not be opposed to flashing in the Ambush Viper either.
I would. Taps us out. Unless he taps out.
Well, he's going to cast Night's Whisper, and then we can just respond with a... I would let him have it. We're just going to counter. So his Besieger's turned off with the Blood Moon, which means we just get the free roll Mana Leak his first Through the Breach.
Speaking of Besieger.
Yeah. Nice mountain, bruh. That's the other reason I was okay with the Blood Moon, is that it turns off his Besieger.
Yeah, I didn't consider that.
Hey.
Oh, hey, guys, we got mountains.
But he's on a 2-turn... But he's on a 2-turn clock, and we have a Mana Leak.
Alright, sure, but why is there a basic mountain in the deck? You want to play?
I yelled at Dan for that.
Are we playing around Blood Moon with that?
Okay, you want to know why there's a basic fucking mountain? Because when you fetch, you can fetch a red sword without bolting yourself.
Sure, man.
No, it matters a lot in the Death Shadow matchups.
I'll give you a Death Shadow.
He's got something that's a 13/13.
What?
Let's shuffle back in now. Ooh.
Second copy of Blood Moon, down on board. Oh, this can just get Mana Leaked.
Yep. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, die. I mean, what?
Please?
I have a feeling there's Sultan coming in, chat.
I have a...
No! He's got guides! He's got 2 Spirit Guides in his hand!
He had 2 Spirit Guides?
He exiled 1. He's got to have the second one. I mean, it'd be the third one, but he's attempting to pay for it.
Did he think it was counter unless you pay 2? He said something. What did he say?
I can't see it. What
he said a desperate writ. Thank you, Moto.
What?
I think Moto effed him on paying for something. I think he got Moto scammed.
What does that mean?
So so a lot of the time, if you float mana before you if you float mana then try and do something before casting your spell, they don't allow you to use the mana that you floated to cast your spell.
Why?
It's unfortunate.
All right, so that's unfortunate that he got moto bugged. Join us for round 2.